Hey guys, this is Varuna from TechView.me, and I'm sitting here with the guy behind Windows and devices for the Middle East. His name is Mr. Mohammad Arif. As I entered through Zytex, you saw the big Microsoft branding, big logo, and then you had the big Surface Pro 4. That was the main attraction, and I think you're trying to lure people in. Microsoft being a well-known, comfortable brand right now, right? And so you're in charge of Windows and devices that's in the whole region. How does that feel like?
I must say, first and foremost, it's
Yeah.
awesome. I think
Right.
uh, this job right now is possibly one of the best things anybody could do.
Yeah.
I must say, every day I come to work, I just feel really, really good about where we are, and I
Right.
think more importantly, where we are going.
Right. So this is the Surface Pro 4, just freshly out of the boat over here. Tell us about it.
With Surface Pro 4, we have gone one up. The
Yeah.
device is actually thinner than the Pro 4.
Right.
At the same time, we try to increase the specs, so it runs the latest Intel Skylake processors. It also has Windows Hello Ready sensors, so you can actually configure this device to just recognize you
By your
as you
face.
walk up to it.
And
It's an Intel RealSense camera,
Right.
so we have the ability to do that. New keyboard, again, this one will also come with fingerprint, which enables again Windows Hello. We have a brand new keyboard,
Right.
again, with spacing between the keys
Right.
to allow better typing experience. Bigger trackpad, a brand new pen which actually
Right.
erases. So again, it's got 1024 pressure points.
Cortana isn't really officially out there over here, is that correct?
It's not. We don't have Cortana available in the region yet because
Right.
building out for Cortana, it's on the roadmap. It's something that we're working towards.
You just started OneNote.
Yeah, and it does that, right? I mean, you click the button, it opens up OneNote. Isn't it really fun when you turn the pencil around and you just erase?
And it's so natural.
Yeah.
It's so natural. I expect that.
And again, I think we wanted to build, the best, device out there that could replace a laptop. It easily becomes a tablet.
A tablet that can replace a laptop, right? You have a Surface Book, which is a laptop, but it's also a tablet.
Yeah.
But you also have a phone that can replace your computer,
Yeah.
sort of, right? And downstairs you have the Lumia 950 XL.
Right.
Is that something that's going to launch in the region as well?
Yes, we will have it available in a region. And what you want to think about it, it is a key feature of Windows 10, right? Continuum on the phone is what really starts to manifest our vision for Windows 10, right? When we say we're going to run Windows across all of these devices, the ability that you have to run your phone as a PC is a manifestation of Windows 10.
Let me understand, like what is Microsoft right now? Is it a consumer company? What is the culture of Microsoft, especially when you look at this region, right? And I ask you that question because this is the Surface Pro 4. It's never been presented as a consumer device over here.
Globally, Surface was a consumer and commercial product. We wanted it available for both. In our region, we started off with commercial. We
Right.
worked towards having retail availability at some point.
Right.
So we continue to work towards ensuring that we can put these in the hands of retail customers. And
Right.
again, we'll have a roadmap for that as
So
well.
when is the Surface Pro 4 coming as a consumer product?
I really don't have a date for you at this point,
Okay.
but it is not planned, and we will, when we are ready to announce a date, we leave you know. So it's not for our lack of want. We absolutely want to put this in as many people's
Yeah.
hands, especially people who love the product. And
Absolutely.
all I can tell is we're working towards. Our ambition is, given how pervasive Windows is, and over 1 billion people globally use it. People depend on it from students who need to write their assignment papers, big CEOs who make big decisions, right? So commercial customers can pre-order now with our
Right.
resellers, and
Right.
they will have it available in November. The pricing is very similar to the Pro 3, and again,
Awesome.
the pricing is available from any one of our corporate resellers.
Right. I want to talk a little bit about adoption. Right. A lot of customers still hooked on to XPs and 7s and Vistas. How important is it for you to move to Windows 10? Obviously, you're not able to tell me how many of the 110 million
Yeah.
were in the Middle East, in the region. But something that you have done recently is you've worked with the Abu Dhabi Western region government, and you've actually deployed Windows 10.
A lot of commercial customers right now either on the path to adopting or actively trialing. And I must say there are lots of customers that we're working with. Some of those names are not ready to share yet because of the way we build Windows. We built it based on feedback. We had a lot of
Yeah.
programs. It kind of tells us that path we're taking to building the product is great, and we're quite set for the next few years.
Are government and corporations open to the whole agile way of making Windows. It's like corporates don't really like change.
And it's a really good point you make, by the way. They make change if there is enough reason to make a change. One of the key things maybe that's not highlighted much about Windows 10 is just security. The features that get built into Windows 10 make it really, really appealing. We have Windows Hello, which is our biometric authentication, which is enterprise grade. We have Microsoft Passport. We have things like Device Guard. Different commercial customers are adopting Windows 10 for different reasons. Some of them for very specific security features,
Right.
some of them for management features, and some of them, of course, for the innovation.
We also announced another device at the event, so the Surface Book,
Yeah.
right? Why are we not hearing much about that today?
So I think we're going to start with a few countries initially.
Right.
And again, it's in the roadmap. Same thing. We don't have a date.
Right.
If I could, give you one right now, I
Yeah.
would. But the one thing we want to avoid is be careless about it and then not be able to deliver on the experience that we promise. We want to be careful about how we go to market. We want to ensure that we are able to deliver on it, and in due time you'll hear more about
So
that as well.
this year, next year,
No, there are no
Absolutely
dates that I
nothing.
can commit on.
okay. You mentioned applications, and that's one of the challenges um, for the whole universal Windows platform right now for Windows 10. Making developers come to the platform, write apps.
Yeah.
What's your vision for that in the region?
There are a few things, and as we build Windows 10, this is top of mind for us. How do we build something that is really, really appealing for developers to actually come code, right? We need to get to 1 billion devices. Right? That in itself is a huge opportunity, right? We're already at almost 10% of that mark. 100 right now. If a developer wanted to build something on Windows 10, he's got 100 million seats out there that he can
Right.
market. The more devices, the more kinds of devices we see into market, screenless, IoT devices, or
Right.
new age devices like, HoloLens.
Right.
We'll continue to expand on that opportunity by both driving upgrades to Windows 10 as well as building out new device form factors. So when we open up this huge multi-device Windows 10 ecosystem,
Right.
and they build once and it gets delivered on multiple form factors. So
I mean, what are you guys doing about that? What are you guys doing to encourage people to develop over here?
So one of the things that we do is we invite developers. We spend a lot of time on readiness and training them. We partner with specific entities. So we had a partnership with Emirates Airlines where we were part of their hackathon efforts. So we work directly with commercial customers to help
Right.
them build. And then of course we've always been a developer friendly company, and we have a whole team internally dedicated on going out and doing outreach and providing information and readiness for our developers. The excitement, without a doubt, has been brilliant, and I think that's beginning to show in the usage. And even if when you bump into people you know, friends, family, you can see people using them, and you know that it's really, really picking up. And I think that is testament to the way we have built Windows, and I think something that's changed is that we're not stopped. We continue to build Windows, right?
Right.
I think, and it kind of gives us a lot of confidence that we're in the right direction.
Right. Thank you so
All right,
much for your
thank
time.
you, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.